about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics.
Around there, YouTube, it is your boy Uncle Bird here, and today I want to quickly talk about one of my favorite titles. That is King Spawn, and this is issue number 53, a brilliant issue. Now, if you're wondering, this isn't a different universe. It's the same character in the same universe as the mainline Spawn, but taking a look at different stories involving Al Simmons Spawn inside of the Spawn universe. And lately, they have been doing what I would consider, while they are in canon, they're like little one-shots featuring characters interacting with Spawn as opposed to focusing on Spawn. And this one right here was a very, very heavy book and a very, very smartly written book. There will be slight spoilers, but I won't give away everything for you. But the focus is on a man here. He's being questioned by police. He has been beat up and bruised up, and the first thing you notice here is if you look at the eyes of this character, Yildiray Cinar is one of my favorite artists in comics for a reason. This guy captures not only big, bold action, but emotion as well. You can see the desperation and heartbreak on his face. And even before you find out if the character is a good guy or a bad guy narratively, you instantly empathize with him. Yeah, he's a hard man, but he has a soul and he's brokenhearted. About what? Well, a few years earlier, he lost his mother to a drunk driving accident involving an elite. And because of this, he fell into depression and financial ruin. And because this guy was connected, he saw no justice. So he made it his life's mission to seek out justice. And in the course of doing so, he stumbled across Spawn. And the first thing that I noticed is when he's describing his interactions with Spawn, and we're seeing these flashbacks, there are certain things that are just uncharacteristic to the character that you know. It's subtle enough to where you might throw it away, but when you get to the end, you realize, oh, yeah, my intuition was right. And I love that. It was written by, I believe this is written by Rory McConville. Todd McFarland did the additional script. But I love when they drop in little Easter eggs. For instance, something as simple as when he's describing his first interaction with Spawn. Let's see here if I can find the panel. But you see, where is it at? Here we go. Right here. What is off about this? And that's another thing I like about Yildiray Cinar's books too, is that they have big, beautiful panels that take up 1 or 2 pages. But if you look at this, what is off about that picture of Spawn? You will notice that the all-powerful Spawn is using a firearm to intimidate a human. A mere firearm. Even though he looks like Spawn, dresses like Spawn, sounds like Spawn, something is a little bit off. And little details like that do pay off in the end. But what happens is this man, in his desperation, is manipulated into doing something horrible and setting off a kind of war that he was not even prepared for. And he has to not only deal with the consequences of that, but Al Simmons himself. A very, very good book that tugs at your heartstrings, has big, bold, beautiful art, and complex, great writing. So check it out. If you're a big fan of art and comic books, I don't see why you're not reading King Spawn if you aren't, because Yildiray Cinar is doing the best work in comics, in my opinion. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we will be back with more comic book reviews, action figure unboxings, and comic book hauls. If If you'd like to continue to contribute to the growth of this channel, you can buy me a coffee with the QR code on the screen right now. But just liking, subscribing, sharing, and comment below about your favorite comic books is more than enough for y'all. So I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books and get King Spawn number 53. 54. We're on 54 right now when this video is coming out. So get to your comic book stores. Get this issue especially. Great issue. You don't have to have any back history of Spawn to really enjoy it, but if you do, it's that much sweeter. So I'll see you guys next time. I am out.